Okay.
So welcome again. Coming to your mat and a comfortable seated position. Get started. As always, just remember to listen to your body. If something doesn't feel right, come out of your pose, make any adjustments. So this week, thinking about patience. Something probably your mother told you, right? Be patient. Patience is a virtue. Grin and bear it, right? Something that you just have to do to get through things, right? So from a Western perspective, that's what we think of. But from the Buddhist perspective, patience is part of what we call paramiyas. These are perfections. And we practice these perfections in order to awaken. So we always, in yoga, find the softness of compassion and the clarity of wisdom and bring them together like two beautiful wings of a bird. And just practice. It's a process, always practicing. It's broken down, the word patience, into three parts. So it starts with gentle forbearance. So this is about restraint, right? So holding back a bit, you know, think of how, when you're impatient, what that feels like. And then, you know, pausing for a moment so you can act skillfully and wisely. That's where the clarity of wisdom comes into play. It takes practice and attention to the breath. So the breath is your anchor. That's what we do when we find ourselves in difficult situations from moment to moment. Breathe into it, connect with your breath, and pause for a moment, right? And that gives you that sense of serenity and calm, right? And which is something we're always cultivating in yoga. And then it is a calm endurance of hardship. That's the second part to it. So this is more of an active thing, right? Rather than a passive practice, it's something we do. We move through difficult situations with a sense of humor, they say, and with curiosity. So just exploring where you are, exploring the situation. What is this? You know, how can I respond skillfully? Diving into that deep reservoir within, that reservoir of just not creating harm for others. That's really the motivation for practice, is not to create harm. Because we do find ourselves in situations where we have negative thoughts about others, about ourselves, right? And so this practice just recognizes the fact that we're all imperfect and to be patient. Which brings us to our last piece, which is acceptance of the truth. So that's really difficult because as we are in a situation, it's hard to accept things as they are. You know, we say this always in a yin practice, you know, when things get difficult, what do you do? How do you persevere, right? So just knowing that this is how it is and showing little resistance to what is as it is, and gently softening into it and accepting. That kind of acceptance is a really big part of any good yoga practice. So anyway, something to contemplate here on your mat or in life. And we'll begin with a little centering, lowering the eyes, finding those sits bones, and dropping in. Noticing your breath as it moves into the body and out of the body, always coming back to your breath. Notice the quality of your breath, your thoughts. Notice what's happening in the mind. And then beginning to deepen, one hand on the belly, the other on your heart center. Begin to fill and expand. And exhale, release. Empty. Moving into your Dirga breath, your 3-part breath. Anchoring you to this moment just as it is. With all its challenges, hardships. We remain calm. Be curious as you navigate the life. Keep a sense of humor. And carefully releasing that. Take a moment to feel the effects of your pranayama in your body. Again, take a little scan. Feel about it. Don't repress any feelings, just really move through them. And then exhale, round and tuck. Come into a little cat pose. Inhale, lead with the heart. Forward. With dogtail. And now move with your breath. One direction. Then in the other. No beginning, no end. Just continuous movement. Next time you come forward, circle around. Use your head, shoulders, hips, and spine. Still breathing, linking breath with movement. Go the other way. Just getting everything moving, some energy circulating. Some awareness where you are. And then inhale, restack, realign, reconnect. Nice little breath. Taking that left foot out behind. Right foot comes into the inner thigh. And we'll move right into a diving dolphin flow. Exhale. Down. Inhale. Lift and lengthen. And working that spine, maybe a little bit in the hips here. Next time you come up to center, walk yourself around to the right as far as you can go, then dropping down. Surrender. Let it go. Little twist in the torso. And walk yourself gently up. And take that left foot forward. Maybe bringing it into the elbow. Or you can just come under the calf. That's fine too. Rock your baby. Keep the spine long. And keep that smile on your face. Right here in this moment. Just as it is. With all its perfections and imperfections. And then coming to stillness. Releasing that, sweep the right foot behind this time. Now you're framing the left knee. Inhale and exhale, rolling in one continuous movement. See everything along the way. Using the breath fully. Keep you present. Next time you inhale up, exhale, walk over to your left, all all the way out, as far as you can go, dropping to the earth. Breathing into the back body. What's happening there? What's happening with your breath, with your mind? And carefully move up to center, gently, always gentle with self. Take the right foot forward, and you can cradle or modify as needed. Rocking and soothing and calming. Beautiful. Opening to what is, just as it is. And then carefully releasing that, coming forward onto all fours and right into tabletop. Wrists under shoulders, knees under hips. Take that right leg out behind, square up the body, left arm comes overhead in a little tiger stretch. Breathe and balance. Carefully drop the left hand. See if you can shift all your weight to the left side of your body, lifting the right arm this time in a knee down half moon pose. Opening, breathing, balancing, smiling. And exhale, releasing that hand and knee. Separate the knees and come gently down into Garbhasana. Surrender it all. Practicing a gentle forbearance, calm endurance of hardship, and acceptance of the truth. And then slide yourself back into table. Try that little sequence on the other side. Left leg reaches out, square up your body. Relax your shoulders, and there's space around your neck. Right arm extends. Full, deep, diaphragmatic breaths. And then carefully lower the right hand. You can even spin that right foot out of 10 just to find balance and stability. Open up to the left. And find your knee down Chandrasana. Perfect little pose. Connected to your breath and to this moment. And carefully releasing that. Again, knees separate, tailbone drops to heels. Let it go. Melt into the earth. Awaken. And then carefully slide yourself back, center, into table. This time, curl the toes under, dropping into Adho Mukha Svanasana, downward facing dog. Stretch, elongate, maybe even walking the dog. Pressing down. Breath moves up and down the spine and side to side. Coming back to stillness. Deepest pose yet. And then from here, look between your hands. You can either walk or hop. Coming forward. And letting go. Inhale, crown lifts, arms open wide, rise up. And exhale. Be still. Take a moment to receive. gifts of this moment, the grace of this moment, just as it is. And firmly planting the feet into the earth, keep them about hip width, those hip flexors. Drop the shoulders away from the ears. Interlace your fingers, press out through the palms, rise up in this little variation of Tadasana, mountain pose. Full deep breaths. This is not a passive pose. We're working actively in each moment. Calm endurance of hardship. And then on your next exhale, release those fingers. And slowly, as slowly as the sun sets, begin to lower the arms. So for someone who to watch you hardly perceive any movement, still breathing. Don't hold your breath. Notice any resistance. Notice if you can pull back a bit and act skillfully and wisely, with compassion. Notice movement in your heart. It's soft. Wherever you are, begin to just let that go. Arms hang heavy. Long by your sides. Stepping that left foot back. Square up the hips, really ground the heel into the earth. Maybe putting the hands on the hips to see where you are. And send the arms skyward. These face each other. Virabhadrasana Eka, Warrior One. Feel your strength here. Notice all the little details of alignment. And always returning to your breath. Be curious. Notice. You begin to awaken. Seeing those paramiyas, the perfections. Exhale, release your hands. Carefully bring them back behind. Interlace the fingers, little squeeze. Exhale, lower yourself down. Head inside the knee. In bowing warrior. Take a few breaths here. Soften. Let's inhale, carefully rise up. Release the arms, send them out. Adjust your feet, and now you're in Warrior Two. Virabhadrasana. Steady on that path. It's a practice, not a perfect. It's the quality of your breath. It's usually a mirror of your mind. And carefully tip yourself back, reversing, dancing. Virabhadrasana Dandava. Full deep breaths, lift from the heart. Step lightly. And then flow freely. Cartwheel yourself all the way down. Spin that left foot out. Come right into plank pose. Flat as a board. Nice full breath here. And then gently drop to your knees. Shift yourself back into child's pose. Let it go. Next inhale, flow through the arms, either cobra or upward facing dog, yogi's choice. Press forward again with the heart. Breathe deeply. And exhale, curl the toes under. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Little sigh, little cleansing breath. Practicing patience today. And then bend the knees, lift the tailbone, come forward. Gently pour over into Uttanasana. Inhale, crown lifts, open wide. Rise up. And then gently lower the arms. Be still. Accept the truth. The here and the now, just as it is. Try to fix or change. And then we'll try that sequence on the other side. So again, feet plant, the texture of the earth beneath you. Ears interlace, pressing out, reaching up. Find that steady, comfortable pose. Mountain Tadasana. Steady resistance. Something that holding back feelings, thoughts. And then next exhale, releasing the arms. Send them out ever so slowly. Imagine that setting sun. Where are you now? Wonderful. Clarity. Mind. Consistency and persistency, those are your watchwords. Allow the arms to hang heavy once again. Shoulders relax. Breath is full. We'll send the right foot back this time. Square up the body. This side is different. Hands on hips to adjust, and then the arms come up overhead. In this powerful pose. Positive intentions. True motivation come from a place of not harming. Wish all beings everywhere free of suffering and the causes of suffering. And then release your arms. Slowly bring them out behind, back into a mudra. Open the heart. And gently come forward. bowing, softening into this moment. Exactly how it is. Inhale, rise up. Exhale, release the arms. Let them float out at shoulder height. Adjust your feet. And you're back in warrior two on this side. Practice those perfections. Gentle forbearance. Listen to your breath. Always coming back to the breath. And carefully tip yourself back. Virabhadrasana Dandava. Fancy warrior. This big stretch in the side body. Notice what you're still holding on to. Begin to soften there. Cartwheel yourself forward. Take it all the way down. Spin the right foot out. Step back into plank pose. Full deep breath. Exhale, drop the knees. And moving back into child's pose. Welcome, child's pose. Babasana. Inhale, body moves through. Slowly lift up. Find your deepest place. Open. And then curl the toes under. Anga Svanasana. Carefully bring the body forward, walk or hop. And let that go. Inhale, rise up, open. Exhale, be still. Return to this moment, arrive here fully, just as you are. And we'll move into another posture sequence. So again, planting your feet, feel comfortable. Beginning with a little chair flow. Inhale, arms out. Exhale, drop the tailbone. Inhale, lift from the heart. So now you have a long spine. Exhale, pour over. Inhale, lift the crown, arms reach. Exhale, dive in. Inhale, rise up. Try that a couple more times. Exhale, take your seat. Utkatasana. Inhale, tiny lift. Exhale, release. Inhale, moving with your breath. Exhale. Inhale. One more time. Exhale. Inhale. And let go. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, rise up. And we'll take again that left foot back, round the foot, square up the body, adjust your feet. Find warrior one. This time arms come forward, thumbs lift, shoulders relax. Take aim, and you are the archer. Full breaths here. Pull back on that left arm, your bow, and then circle it around. Breathing, stretching, tight and taut. Skillfully moving through life. Next time that elbow comes back, in toward the body and send the right arm across the horizon. Find a little twist. Keep that right knee bent. Relax the shoulders. And breathe. Show a little restraint here. Pause. Notice. And then come gently back. Center. Send that left arm out. Bring the right foot forward. Align the edges of your feet with the edges of your mat. 5-pointed star. Exhale, come forward. Moving into Prasarita, Padottanasana, a separated wide angle. And always making adjustments, maybe widening here, maybe coming all the way down or propping yourself up with a block. Dive in. Be curious. What's happening? On your next inhale, lift the crown. Adjust your feet in a bit for balance and stability. Open the arms wide back into Uttanasana. Star pose. This time, spin the feet to the right. Drop that left arm. Keep the legs long and straight. Take yourself back. Reversing. Breathing. Inhale, open wide. Exhale, take that arm out all the way. Put the left shoulder back and then carefully rotate the arms to find triangle pose, Trikonasana. Oh, deep breath. And then exhale, lower that left hand down, spin the left foot out, adjust your right foot so you're in your lunge pose. Plant the left hand, lift the right open. Deep breath. Now drop to the left knee, release, inhale, rise up. In this devotional pose. And carefully take it down. Stepping into the right foot, lift that left leg, right hand under shoulder, and move right into balancing half move. Last pose of the sequence. So take your time. If you fall out, just go right back in. Use a block or a wall. Breathe and balance. Listen to your breath. And carefully take that down. Left foot meets the right. Surrender. Inhale, crown lifts up, arms open wide, rise up. Reverse swan dive and let it go. Feel that calm and serenity of practice. Moving to the other side. Again, beginning with chair flow. Drop into the earth on Arms open wide, inhale. Exhale again, take your seat, drop the tailbone. Inhale, lengthen through the crown. Exhale, let it go. Moving with your breath. Listen to your breath. One more round. Utkatasana. Reaching up with the fingertips, right foot steps back. And your warrior one here. Everything is square, shoulders and hips. Drop into the earth. And the arms come forward, thumbs lift. Ready for practice. Go back with that right arm this time. Back in the archer pose. Bow and arrow. Forward, circling. Breathing. Finding strength here. Moving skillfully. Right elbow in. And left arm across the horizon. Just as much as you can go back today. Twist the body. Still breathing. Don't hold your breath. Come back to your breath. And slowly come forward. Turning to center. Right arm opens wide. Left foot spins in. 5-pointed star. Full breath here. Then exhale all the way down. Ida Padjanasana. Separated wide angle. Play around with this. What works for you today? Explore the body, sensations, emotions. Next inhale, lift the crown, hands come under shoulders, feet adjust. Open wide, rise up, inhale. Trasana. Spin to the left this time. And drop yourself gently back, big opening. Full breaths. Gentle smile. Acceptance of where you are. And then inhale, open wide. Exhale, little hinge movement forward as far as you can go. Rotate those arms, looking up past the right fingertips. Lifting up and back. Against that imaginary wall. Connecting heaven and earth. Mind and heart. Softness of wisdom. Clarity of wisdom and the softness of your heart, compassion. And then exhale, lower that right hand, spin the right foot out your back in your lunge pose. Take a full breath. Plant the right hand, lift the left. Open, reaching in opposite directions. And then carefully take that down. Exhale, inhale, rise up. Show your devotion. Little back bend. And then lower yourself down, moving right back into balancing half moon, Ardha Chandrasana. Plant the left foot, left hand under shoulder. Take your time. And try stacking hips and shoulders. Find this perfect pose. The side is different. Modify as needed. And exhale, release that hand and foot. A little cleansing breath. Inhale, lift, open wide. And exhale, let that go. Release. Your hands to heart center. Separate your feet. And heading down into a little squat malasana. Just sitting on a block if this is challenging. Open your hips here. Open your heart. Make a little prayer. Wish. For others' well-being. Scan the body. Notice where you're resisting. Release. Drop the tailbone. Do a little plopping movement moment, and then take yourself back, straighten the legs. Moving right into Dandasana staff pose. Spine long, heart open. And then moving into Paschimottanasana, arms come out to the side, little hinge movement at the hips, tuck your chin slightly. Find that space around the neck. Keep that long spine, round to tailbone. Maybe bringing the arms out either side of the legs, or perhaps the shins, or maybe even the toes. Full expression of your pose. Keep the breath full. Notice what's happening in this moment, just as it is. Simple, quiet pose. Exhale, slide the hands up, the shins, grab your knees, soles of the feet come together, open out into this simple butterfly shape, Baddha Konasana. Maybe just resting the elbows inside the knees. Or perhaps you want to again hinge forward, make it gentle, never forced. Cultivating patience, which is helpful in anything you do. Feel your breath moving up and down the spine. And then releasing that. Pull the right foot in. Send that left foot out. Little quarter turn to your left. Toes curl towards you. Relax the shoulders, maybe staying here or hinging forward. Again, either side of the leg or perhaps touching the toes. Full breaths. Anchor yourself right here. Feel about it. And gently releasing. Take that left foot behind and bring the right knee up. So now you're in Kapotasana, pigeon pose. Take a moment to square up the body, find that sweet spot, and then gently lower yourself down. Full deep breaths here. Inhale, crown lifts, coming out of Kapotasana. Drop to the right hip. Sweep that left foot forward. This time we'll bring the right foot outside the left knee in this half square pose. Maybe just staying here, this is beautiful pose, or perhaps coming forward. Full deep breaths. Again, maintain that beautiful posture, spine, that length. Soft, but actively working as well. Skillfully, mindfully. Feel the weight of gravity pressing down on the body. And then gently lifting up to center. Plant that right foot outside the left knee. And then give yourself a big squeeze. Left elbow around the leg. Send the right arm out. Back across the horizon all the way. And then lower the hand. Just perfect little twist. Matsyendrasana, seated spinal twist. Exhale, unwind, return gently back to center. Inhale and exhale back into a brief staff pose. Full breath, release your hands and hinge forward with the hips. Finding your most satisfying shape. Be around it, explore, be curious. And maintaining that sense of humor wherever you are. Paschimottanasana. Turn to your breath. Releasing that slide, the hands up, the shins, grab your knees, soles of the feet come together, up and out. Maybe a little more relaxed this time, more at ease. And then again, if it's in your practice, slide yourself forward. Butterfly pose. Cultivating compassion, patience, generosity, gratitude. Inhale, slowly lift up, pull the left foot in, send that right leg out. On the line as you twist to the right, really activate that right leg and then find your deepest place. Simple, quiet pose. Perfect moment, even with all its imperfections. Releasing that right foot sweeps behind. Take that left leg forward. You're back in Kapotasana on this side, pigeon pose. Find that beautiful spot for you. You might want to prop yourself up here, make any modifications. And then when you're ready, come all the way down. Notice what's happening in the mind, in the body. Next inhale, begin to lift up, come back to center. Bring that right foot forward and the left foot outside the right knee. Move back into this half square pose. Again, maybe just taking it upright, or perhaps you want to reach out for the toes. Dive in. Nice little hip opener. Maybe to awaken, to be present. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift up, plant the left foot. Completely engaged, right arm wraps around that left knee. Left arm comes out across and back. Squeeze.
hand. Find your Matsyendrasana. Seated, spinal twist. Exhale, begin to unwind, undo, unfold. And inhale, lift. Exhale, send the left foot out. Give yourself a little shake. Scooch forward. And take the arms out in front of you. All the way down onto your spine. Little squeeze here. Nice full breath. Toes lift. Followed by the arms. And you're in this dead bug pose. Emptying yourself. Feel the weight of your body pressing into the earth. Simple inversion. No effort here. Arms and legs are loose, comfortable. Notice where you're resisting, holding back. And carefully bend the knees, release the arms. Send one leg out, followed by the other. Feet flop open, palms face up. Shavasana. Take a moment. Be completely still. The next few minutes, just relax. Take a full deep breath. Arriving back here in this moment, just as it is. Little fingers, toes. Come back into the body, just as you are. Send the arms overhead to stretch, reach, awaken. All that is good. Knees bend, arms wrap around, a little squeeze. And carefully roll to one side, resting in your fetal position. Pressing lovingly up into Sukhasana. I invite you all to join me in the sound of Om, the sound that connects us to each other and to all that is. One final full deep breath. Center, bow and forward. Lift up and say, Namaste. Thank you guys for coming. Have a wonderful day.
Namaste. Good class, Heidi.
Daisy was good.
Thank you, Heidi. That was great.
Thanks.
That went
Thank
great. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
You too.
Bye. Let's see. What do I do? Stop recording. Here we go.